Good evening, hello, and welcome to the ghostly, ghoulish show that is returning after 6 weeks in exile. Exile deposed by the mandarins, the horrible people, the moneybags. We have persuaded them, because of grave concern by you gentlemen out there and ladies, to start coughing up the money. Give us the acres and bring back Mick Wall from where he has been hiding. Lost somewhere in Europe, somewhere travelling around the highways and byways of time, by kind permission of his mother and his dentist, Mr. Mick Wall. Mr. Mick Wall.
Hello, rockers. No, hello, rockers. No, hello, rockers.
Got it right.
Hello, rockers. Welcome to the Monster Rock Show. This is Bruce Dickinson, as if you didn't know.
Been a long time.
Been a long time, been a long
He's
time,
still as
been a
short
long...
as he ever was. He hasn't grown in 6 weeks, have you?
This is the...
So where have you been? Show me, where's your suitcase? Look,
This is where I've been, and this is where they wouldn't let me into. All these
this.
places. Look at that. France, Germany... Oh, undesirable alien.
What do you have to say next?
We say this first video is...
Wrong! What do you have to say next? Wrong! Look! Read it!
This next video is by AC/DC, and it's called...
Let There Be Rock! Right!
Yes, well, guess who? Yes, AC/DC, Let There Be Rock, and why not? Well, mind you, there hasn't been much rock for the last 6 or 8 weeks, or far too long anyway, I can't remember. Anyway, I'm back, and not only am I back, but I've got my good mate with me, the Bird, and his good mate, Bruce.
Hello.
Hello, Bruce.
Hello there.
So what have you been doing?
Well,
The last 8 weeks while I've been off the air, nothing to watch. What have you been doing for your rock and roll at home?
no, I go to festivals, things like that. Donington.
I saw you wandering around at Donington. In fact, right at the very end of Donington, you got up on, you got up on stage,
yes,
didn't you?
Yes, we had to sing, what was it? We're an American band, which of course I'm not.
No, you didn't sing that though, did
I
you?
sang I'm an Englishman.
Which you would.
I don't know how popular that made me with the indigenous population of the stage at the time, but never mind. The people liked it because they were, of course, all English, most of them.
Well, it was, yeah, but it was all American bands on the bill, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was indeed. A great shame.
Yeah.
I mean, not I have anything against, you know, our chaps from brethren from across the water, but it would have been nice to see an English band at Donington.
All right, I tell you what, to make up for that, why don't we see an English band on the video right now? Mm-hmm. And let's have...
Who may they be?
Let's
Who might
have
that be?
Iron Maiden and the Trooper.
Not them!
Yeah, the Trooper, and my favourite rock and roll band in the world, and that was... Who was it?
That was Ron Maiden and the Dixie Chickens.
Ron Maiden and the Dixie Chickens, and a very big favourite on this show. Right, John?
Yes, John.
OK.
How are you, John?
No, go. Bruce.
Bruce.
Now, I know...
That's my bird. I'm John.
John, you and your bird, of course, are known for doing long world tours.
That's right.
And all that stuff.
Yes.
But I'm not going to ask you about that because we've talked about
We've done all that stuff,
in
yes.
the past, it's boring. What do you do when you go on your holidays, though? I mean, you know.
I tend to take sort of busman's holidays. I mean, everybody knows all about this fencing thing that I do. So this year I went off and went to see all the World Championships in Lausanne and took out a second mortgage to get a hamburger because it's quite expensive in Switzerland. And then, let me think, what else did we do? I've written a book. We could talk about that a bit, but we haven't got a publisher for it yet. It's a comedy, black comedy. And we've been writing some songs and stuff, and...
But apart from all that, nothing really terribly sort of unusual or weird or...
No, not really. I mean, all that stuff about, you know, like on the Number of the Beast album, about, you know, sort of weird spells and stuff, you know, I mean, it was like... you better play the next video, Mick.
Hang on. Wait a minute. I think I see a space shuttle coming.
That's right, Number of the Beast.
Oh, it's finished now, it's finished. My mate's Brian Maiden. Is that their names?
No, he's Brian.
Oh, sorry, Brian. I do beg your pardon, Brian. Now, I'm going to review... Well, we're both going to review a couple of albums. I'm going to give this Twisted Sister album to Bruce, who's going to listen to this, or look at it during the break, and then tell us all about it afterwards. Meantime, I'm going to tell you about this brand new Dio album called Dream Evil. The 4th studio Dio album, and mighty good it is too. Does it sound like the rest? That's the first question everybody asks me. Of course it sounds like the rest, with one exception. They've got a new guitarist who, who sounds rather Blackmore-esque. If you say that to Ronnie Dio, of course, he doesn't agree, not entirely. But we'll have him on the show another day and he'll tell us all about it, and I'll stop talking about it. Very good album. Dio fans everywhere will love it, and if you're not a Dio fan, you might even love it anyway, because it's their best album yet. I'm off now. This is the brand new Dio video, and this is called I Could Have Been a Dreamer. Hello, well, we're back again with my mate Bruce Dickinson here, who is now going to talk and say wonderful words, I'm sure, about the Twisted Sister album.
You've got a funny shaped head there, Mick.
No, I always wear this for singing about wizards and dragons.
It gets that shape under the hat, you know. He takes it off, it's just like a huge, you know, Pope John. Well, I've been playing this album here on my, you know, this is the only thing I could afford in this place, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the needle's a bit broken on it, so it's not... So who am I looking at? I'm looking over it. Hello, how you doing? All right. This is a Twisted Sister album, and it's called Love is for Suckers, which I can only assume is a play on words. But we won't go into that now. It's got lots of things on it. It's got first side one is called Wake Up, so it's probably a good one to play in the mornings. Hot Love, which is the, I assume the forthcoming single, which we will see in a minute, which I haven't seen. Love is for Suckers, which must be a play on words. I'm So Hot for You, which, I don't know, could be something about cooking, I'm not sure. Tonight, Me and the Boys, so I'm not sure what that one's about. One Bad Habit, which are probably religious. I Want This Night, in brackets, to last forever. Dracula, I suppose.
Yes,
Vampirism.
yes.
You're all that I need.
Get on with it.
Yeah, well, the last one's called Yeah, Right, you know. And so the point is, does it pass the acid test? Which is, will it successfully knock off Mick Wall's head?
Of course it will.
Like a frisbee. And
Of course it will.
Love is for Suckers, Twisted Sister. He's a nice bloke, actually. So you should maybe give it a listen before you buy it. If you're a Twisted Sister fan, you'd probably love it. My record player's broken, so the birds can go as well.
You see, a totally comprehensive review, done in all seriousness. This is what we need on this show. Let's have a look at that video now. This is Twisted Sister and Hot Love. Twisted Sister, their brand new single called Hot Love from the album Love is for Suckers.
See that lollipop at the end?
I wasn't looking, actually.
Yeah, the woman washing the car with the soap suds cascading all over her bonnet. Whoa. Wonderful, wonderful sight.
I'll tell you what, one of the interesting things about being away so long, if there is anything interesting about being away so long, is that there's always brand new videos I've been looking at since I came back.
Oh, yeah.
Good ones as well. Have you seen any good new rock videos lately?
No, but that's... But, I mean, I watch Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends and stuff like that. I mean...
Yes, we all do that. Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Zorro and stuff like that.
We have actually got a brand new video by one of my favourite bands called Wasp. Don't know if you've heard of them. Good band, you should check them out.
They're very tall.
Very tall, in fact.
Very tall indeed.
Almost as tall as me when I'm wearing, you know, my boots.
That's right, stilts.
That's right.
That's right.
This is a track from... In fact, this is a track they recorded for the new Ghoulies 2 film.
That's right. This track is all about ghoulies.
In fact, it could be said this is a lot of Ghoulies
this is a lot of ghoulies with Blackie Lawless. And Blackie Lawless as ghoulies.
All right, what...
We couldn't think of anything else to do there, could we, Mick? It's really stupid. Like, what's this video?
What's the next video?
It's Def Leppard.
Animal, isn't it?
Animal.
All right.
That's a good link.
And a jolly fine toe tapper that was too. That was Def Leppard and their brand new single, Animal. In fact, their brand new world tour, their first for 3 years, kicks off tonight in Dublin. In fact, as we speak, the show's probably over. I wonder how it went. Enough of that. Let's get into the next video. This is by an old friend of ours called Ace Frehley, who used to be in Kiss, who we'll be talking to on the show next week. Not Ace, that is, but his old mate's Kiss. And this is called Into the Night.
Very interesting.
Ace Frehley and his Comet. Mick Wall and his mate here, Bruce Dickinson.
Hello.
Who's going to...
Never guess what song's next.
I haven't got the faintest idea.
It's the only thing we could think of for this link, wasn't it?
I know, in fact,
Bye-bye.
It must also be about that time,
It must be nearly... Look, it must be nearly, what, 2 minutes to 6? 5.
While we're on the subject of time, of course, don't forget the show is back, 11:15 every Thursday night. Don't miss it.
See you at Donington next year. Well, mate, over there. See you at Donington next year somewhere. Perhaps. Might even be doing a bit of singing. One never...
Oh, say no more, say no more.